Most people think they're in control of their mind, but the truth is, they're not. Their mind is controlled by something far older, far more primitive, and far more manipulative than they can imagine. Dopamine, the ancient survival chemical that has learned to enslave the modern human. Every single day, inside your head, a psychological war is happening. A war between the person you want to become and the impulses designed to destroy you. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize they've already lost. Your brain wasn't built for happiness. It was built for addiction. It doesn't care about your future. It doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your goals. It cares about one thing: efficiency, survival, the fastest reward with the least effort. Dopamine is the shortcut system. It asks only one question: what will give me the fastest hit right now? And that is exactly why your brain chooses scrolling instead of studying, gaming instead of building, porn instead of intimacy, junk food instead of nutrition, distraction instead of action, escape instead of progress. Your brain is not choosing what's best for your life. It is choosing what's easiest for your neurons. This is why discipline feels painful, because discipline forces your biology to stop operating on autopilot. Dopamine itself is not the villain. Your dependency on it is. Once, dopamine was a reward for rare victories, finding food, surviving danger, creating something meaningful. Now, you can get dopamine without earning anything. No effort, no sacrifice, no struggle, no mastery. Instant, cheap, endless. And because your biology never evolved for this level of stimulation, you don't control dopamine anymore. Dopamine controls you. People think discipline is hard. Discipline isn't hard. It's chemically expensive. Your brain is conditioned to expect high dopamine with no effort. So when you try to focus, your brain feels bored. Your energy collapses. Your thoughts scatter. Your motivation disappears. Not because the task is difficult, but because your brain receives less dopamine from progress than it does from avoidance. And dopamine always wins the immediate fight, unless you change the battlefield. Dopamine makes you feel alive, but discipline is what actually makes you become alive. Dopamine gives you artificial satisfaction. Discipline gives you real identity. Dopamine gives you a moment. Discipline gives you a lifetime. Dopamine numbs your emptiness. Discipline fills it. Dopamine keeps you the same. Discipline evolves you. One is an escape. The other is a rebirth. Every time you choose dopamine over discipline, you surrender control. When you say, I can't stop scrolling, I can't stay focused, I can't be consistent, you're not describing your personality, you are describing your addiction. Your brain has adapted to crave stimulation so intensely that ordinary life feels unbearable without it. This is not laziness. This is withdrawal. Your brain is not broken. It is reacting exactly like a brain trapped in a cycle of overstimulation. The real problem isn't discipline. It's the amount of dopamine you're consuming. And here is the darkest truth. The human brain has a breaking point, and most people have already passed it. Your baseline dopamine is so low from constant overstimulation that even simple tasks feel impossible. That's why reading feels boring, studying feels painful, working feels draining, silence feels uncomfortable, deep thinking feels impossible, sitting still feels unbearable. You're not unmotivated, you're desensitized. Your brain has been hijacked so aggressively that real life no longer provides enough stimulation to feel rewarding. This is why discipline feels like torture. Not because discipline is unnatural, but because your brain is operating beyond natural levels of stimulation. The solution isn't motivation, it's detox. You don't need inspiration, you need withdrawal. You need your dopamine levels to reset so discipline becomes possible again. You must reduce stimulation until reality becomes rewarding. Without detox, no amount of motivation will save you. Dopamine will always win against a brain addicted to cheap pleasure. But something incredible happens when dopamine drops. Identity rises. Your mind becomes clear. Your focus sharpens. Your willpower strengthens. Your emotions stabilize. Your discipline begins to feel natural, and your future stops looking impossible. You begin to want the things that build you instead of craving the things that destroy you. This isn't motivation. This is neurochemistry. And here is the hardest truth you must accept. You are not fighting laziness. You are fighting chemicals. Ancient, automatic, powerful. But discipline is the only force strong enough to override a brain that wants to stay weak. Dopamine controls the untrained mind. Discipline controls the powerful mind. And now the question is simple. Will you keep letting dopamine own your brain, your actions, your identity, and your future? Or will you take back control and become someone your instincts can no longer dominate? The war isn't outside you. The war is inside you. And with every decision you make, every click, every scroll, every delay, every moment of resistance, you are choosing which side wins.